All right, we got something hot topics coming at you live from the Worm Zone with me, Garrett, and him, Nathan.
That's him. Me.
The artist,
That's me.
formerly known as him.
The
It's
artist.
now Nathan.
It's me. It was me the whole time.
If you had your name changed to a symbol like Prince, what would the symbol look like? Describe it.
Probably like Pepe the Frog.
Just like on some like notary like court documents like signed by you, there's this little doodle of Pepe the Frog.
Gotta draw Pepe every time I sign my name.
No, you have like a stamp with it.
Oh yeah, that would be
Like a wax seal. Dude, I've always wanted a wax seal. That'd be cool.
Take a long time to make an entire seal out of wax though. Whoa.
Well, it could be a small seal. It doesn't have to be like elephant seal size. It could be like
true.
ring seal size.
Be like a baby seal.
Dude, elephant seals are fucking huge.
Yeah,
they
I've seen
can be
videos.
like the size of a car.
Yeah, I've seen a video of them smashing a car before.
You know what? One of the few animals. Well, I was gonna say one of the few animals I'm afraid of, but like honestly, like I'm afraid of a lot of animals. Not like I'm terrified, but dude, animals are scary.
Animals will fuck you up.
Animals will fuck you up, but I don't fear death. But animals are scary. But one of the animals that has always been like unsettlingly creepy to me, I might have talked about it before, is leopard seals.
Leopard seals, yeah.
They look so freaky.
They almost
I don't know
have like
what
a
it is.
dinosaur like sort
Yeah,
of
they're prehistoric
face.
looking. Like, I don't know, they got a vibe, and they're fucking smart.
Yeah, they fuck shit up.
And they've like, I don't know, I would always read story. Well, I mean, there's only a few instances I think of them like recorded killing humans, but like the few stories I read of just like scuba divers in the Arctic just like getting fucking killed by a leopard seal, like that's scary.
Taken out.
Like, you're just already in this like unforgiving like frozen undersea world, and then you just get fucking attacked by a fucking leopard seal, and they're pretty big too.
You've entered the leopard seal's domain.
Isn't a leopard seal like a villain in one of the fucking Penguin movies?
I think there's a couple of them where a leopard seal tries to eat a penguin.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Happy Feet. I think that happens.
Yeah, didn't
I was
Happy
thinking. I was thinking.
I've
of the
never actually
Pebble-
seen Happy Feet, so.
I was thinking of the Pebble and the Penguin, but I actually think,
the Pebble and the Penguin.
I think it's an orca in that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Orcas go to Antarctica. Yeah.
Orcas all over
That's
the
crazy.
country.
That's two like underwater alpha predators down there.
Yeah. Well, from what I remember, Pebble and the Penguin is kind of a globe-trotting adventure too. So I don't know. Maybe they were in Australia or something. They pick up one of those fucking penguins.
Yeah, maybe. Australian penguins. Speaking about Australia, have you seen, and critters, have you seen the news that there's been like more apparent sightings of thylacines?
I saw like one
Or maybe it was-
headline vaguely about that, but I didn't pry further. I assumed it was just gonna be like, but there's not any thylacines actually.
There's not.
Yeah. I knew it.
Be pretty
See, I'm
cool,
very,
though.
very smart.
Yeah. Smart enough to know you're dumb enough.
Smart enough to know where my cock is.
Where is it?
I'm pointing to it right now.
Okay. I believe you.
I'm cutting my toenails right now.
Dude, we stand a multitasking king.
Yeah, well, I just got out of the shower, so I mean, now's the time to do it. I can't wait till after the podcast. They'll be all brittle.
See, sometimes I think it's better to trim them when they're brittle, because like when they're soft out of the shower, I think that you could like accidentally tear them more easily.
No, I would never tear my own toenail.
I don't think I've never observed your toenails. Do your goes do your God, what do yours grow big and freaky? What's up with you? What's your toenail game like?
I don't know. I don't think they're freaky. What? I think they're pretty standard toenails. I don't even know.
Because Jenny swears I have freaky toenails that just like grow really fast and are so sharp. I think it's true. They grow pretty fast. She says they're scary.
Could be your latent mutant ability.
I do have a latent immunity ability. See, I've have this fun theory that like it's possible that everyone in real life actually has like mutant superpowers, but they're actually just like a very small like percentage of like what a power would be. So I like to think I have like a very like minuscule like Wolverine healing ability. And Jenny always has like really hot sweaty hands, so I think she has a very minuscule like kind of like human torch ability. Yeah, pyromancy or something.
What's my mutant power?
Autism.
Yeah. My mutant power is digging in Minecraft.
Hey, come on. Completely normal people play Minecraft.
Not like I do.
Speaking about Minecraft, and Jenny, she had her first big whoops moment the other day by herself. No, I'm talking about it.
Oh no.
She was trying to make she was working on a big old map, and she was out in the ocean all by herself, and I think it was Monday morning when we both had work off, so I'm just like sitting in bed watching YouTube videos on my Switch, and she's in the living room playing Minecraft, and I just hear her just yell, Karen, help! I'm dying! What do I do? And I'm actually like, wait, what is going on? And I go out there, and first of all, she's just playing Minecraft, so it's like, oh, okay. But she was like in this like underwater canyon, and the bottom was just like layered with the magma stones, you know?
Oh no.
And she had never experienced the pull down before.
They suck.
And there was just too much, and she couldn't get out. And I was like, I can't help you. But she was like, I don't know, she's like mid 30 levels, and she had been like looting shit, and she like just found like one of those like, she didn't go into it yet, but she found one of those underwater temple thingies. Monument. Yeah, so we got one of those not too far away. But yeah, she was upset. It was upsetting.
Damn. That's how Minecraft be.
It do be. You think you're having a good time, you think everything's peachy keen, and then wham! You're fucking dead.
You're dead. Wham! You're fucking dead.
Just like that. Also, I heard their Minecraft Gone update. Oh yeah, we haven't been able to get into the server on our own.
Oh, what the fuck? That's weird.
I think because of the update, maybe.
I'll have to look into it.
I don't really know much about the update. I heard there's stalagmites and stalactites now, apparently.
Crazy. The only thing I have heard of is fucking that there's like there's drip stones that you can use to drip lava into a cauldron.
Stalagmites and stalactites.
Yeah, you can drip stuff.
I think that's the same thing.
No, they're called drip stones,
they're called drip stones. Okay. But
yeah, you can use them to drip liquids, any liquid of your choosing.
What about horse semen?
If you can find it, you can drip it.
Well, I'm on a quest, baby.
That's epic.
Whoa, Shelley Duvall got her COVID-19 vaccination today.
Whoa! Who's that?
Congratulations. Shelley Duvall?
I don't know who that is.
The wonderful, cute lady who was in all the children's TV shows and in The Shining. And was Olive Oil in Robin Williams' Popeye.
Okay. Yeah. I know.
She's got like this whole weird story about how like she kind of gave up the Hollywood life and moved to like, I don't know, like the middle of Arizona or Nevada or something, and grew old, and people like wondered what happened to Shelley Duvall.
Where is she?
And then like somehow she got on like Dr. Phil like a couple years ago, and like it was like really bad. Like they painted her like this trouble, like mentally ill, like old lady, and just like didn't give the full story. And actually, she's just like fine, you know.
Dr. Phil.
Yeah, on Dr. Phil.
Fuck
I think
Dr.
it was really
Phil.
weird. Yeah, fuck Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil sucks. I just watched a video about how he sucks. I've seen multiple videos about how he sucks.
I'm not surprised, but
we're calling out Dr. Phil as an enemy of the podcast.
Yo, Dr. Phil, #1 enemy. Well, I probably said we've had different #1 enemies of the podcast before, but now it's Dr. Phil.
It's Dr. Phil.
But yeah, I love Shelley Duvall. Bless her heart. She was like the host of this really great kids show. I think it was just called Shelley Duvall's Bedtime Stories or something.
Duvall Zone.
And it was like a two story like episodes where there'd be like popular children's books, and then they'd be like animated like in unique art styles, and they would be like read by someone cool. But she hosted, and she had this like big bed with all these stuffed animals, and it was really cute. It was a good time. I think I have a VHS copy that my sister got me, because there was like this. There were these 2 episodes I think we had VHS copies of when I was little, and one was like there were like 2 monster stories, and then there's only 2 dinosaur stories.
Ooh.
And then there's also one my sister had that had 2 cat stories.
2 cat stories.
2 cat stories.
I like dinosaur stories. Like
Me too.
We're Back, a dinosaur story.
Hell yeah. I gotta look this up now. Shelley Duvall Bedtime? Yeah, it was just called Shelley Duvall Bedtime Stories. Oh yeah, the book opened up. Oh, it was so cute.
That reminds me, I was thinking about this today on the topic of like things I used to watch as a child. Have you ever heard of Super Ted?
Super Ted. I don't know what Super Ted is.
See, I watched Super Ted a lot.
Super Ted.
My mom had like 3 VHSs of Super Ted.
Oh, this looks like some like Russian bootleg animation.
But like I've literally never heard a single other person talk about Super Ted in my entire life.
I've never seen Super Ted.
So like, yeah, where did my mom find this shit?
I don't know. It literally just looks like someone like took image footage of like Mighty Mouse and like put a bear's head over Mighty Mouse.
I mean, that's basically it. He's a teddy bear. And he's got this polka dot alien friend.
I see the polka dot alien friend.
Yeah.
He looks kind of funky fresh.
Yeah, it was a British show. I remember because the intro was like Super Ted.
Why do you have such a connection to like weird, obscure British kids content?
I don't know.
Where does it come from?
Oh, here's 7 things you didn't know about Super Ted.
What don't I know about Super Ted?
All right, let's find out. Super Ted was... Oh my god, I'm using an ad blocker. Oh stop it! I'm trying to find out 7 things I don't know about Super Ted.
Whoa, he removed his skin!
Super Ted was created to cure the fear of the dark. Super Ted could have been American.
Okay.
he was originally aired in Welsh.
Whoa, Welsh is a cool language.
First British cartoon to air on the Disney Channel. Okay.
Whoa.
So I guess it wasn't super crazy that I discovered this somehow.
I guess, I mean, it is from like 1980s.
Did you know that Texas Pete was friends with the Beatles?
I didn't know that. Who's Texas Pete?
The voice actor of Texas Pete, Victor Spinetti, was...
Spinetti?
Victor Spaghetti. Yeah, I don't know who Texas Pete is. Wait, is that the bad guy?
Oh, he's a fucking... Yeah, pull up the picture.
Pete.
His chin is massive. That's a big chin, dude.
Texas Pete, Super Ted. This is fucking Texas Pete is less famous than the hot sauce. I typed in Texas Pete and there's a hot sauce that pops up first. Should have done Texas Pete for Rule 34.
I typed in Texas Pete into the GIFs and I'm just getting Pete Buttigieg.
Yeah, he's got like a fat friend and a skeleton friend.
Oh yeah.
Why the fuck is Super Ted's villain just like a cowboy?
Because cowboys are bad.
Cowboys do be kind of bad. It's true. Super Ted was based.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? This is a Texas Pete costume? In stock? Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, that's really good. That's
stock. Really good. Yeah, well, I know what I'm going as for how
I was just gonna say that.
And everybody's just gonna be like, what the fuck is that?
Let's both
Why do you have a giant chin?
Let's both be Texas Pete for Halloween.
Texas Pete.
Yeah, you should have done Texas Pete for Rule 34. Let's check it out right now.
All right, here we go.
This is the second image I got.
Rule 34. Wait, this just says Pete. Must include. Wait, none of these include. Okay, let me see what you found. That's not Texas Pete. Are these characters or?
No, well, I think
this lady looks kind of familiar.
Well, I think the lady is Pete the Cat's wife from Goofy World.
Ah, the Goofy. Because
I got a lot of porn of Pete the Cat when I typed in Texas Pete Super Ted Rule 34.
Yeah, I just typed in Texas Pete Rule 34, and all of the results are missing the word Texas.
God damn it. Why is it gotta be like that?
Why is it gotta be like that?
I don't know.
On Pornhub, there's Peg Pete Disney porn videos, apparently.
I'm not interested.
I don't want to see the word Disney in conjunction with porn. That's a risky click.
Risky clit.
The show originally had 3 bad guys. And number 7, he was so popular he had his own vitamin supplement.
Wow,
Super Ted chewable multivitamins.
Whoa, can we order some of those?
Let's find out. Super Ted multi.
Can we start buying things like as Worms own the company and then getting a tax write-off?
I mean, I'm not gonna pay for it.
All right.
Wait a minute. Don't fuck with me. I ate Super Ted vitamins.
What? Show me that.
It's a community on Facebook.
What?
For all of those who had the pleasure of Super Ted vitamins as a child and went on to gain the powers of the superhero himself.
Ah, dang it. It hasn't been active since November 2018. It's unfortunate.
Him there and brought him to life with his cosmic dust. He was later taken to Mother Nature and given magical powers that enabled him to fight evil. This evil invariably takes the form of Texas Pete, an evil cowboy, the antagonist of the series, and his gang, Bulk, an overweight bumbling fool, and Skeleton, an undead, outrageously camp, cowardly skeleton with pink slippers.
Wow. What?
This is just all in the description of the Don't Fuck
Dude,
With Me.
His three enemies are just like three of the most like lampooned representations of queer people. You got a hipster looking dude with the mustache wearing, high fashion cowboy getup. You got an overweight bumbling fool, and a dead skinny skeleton that's like overly
an undead
campy
creature.
And the pink slippers. I mean, let's not read into
that
the
skeleton
details
is coded
there.
gay.
Yeah. So Super Ted was pretty ahead of its time.
This page is so good. This post on Don't Fuck With Me, I Ate Super Ted Vitamins is the kids today don't even know they're born.
It's only got one like. I'm gonna give that a like.
Yeah, I'm liking that.
I can see your like on it. Yeah, that's tight. This is why the kids of today have no morals. They didn't take their Super Ted vitamins. Happy face.
See, on April 29th, 2013, they just said, "Who's feeling funky?"
Bruh, this reminds me of when I tried to make like a popular meme-styled Facebook page back in the day. Did I ever tell you about that?
I've not heard that story, but also look at this picture.
Okay. Ugh. Back in like 2000, like I don't know, like 9 or 10, like when Facebook was getting popularity, and back instead of liking things, you made fan pages.
Oh yes, I remember that. Yeah, and then like 5 years later, you would be subscribed to some page called like waking up
rainbows
at 3 a.m. really thirsty.
Yeah. Or just like rain. But yeah, I tried. I thought it would be a good idea to like get popular from having like a cool like fan page on Facebook, and so and I tried to be smart about it. So I named it the most amazing page ever. And yeah, I just would like. I would just go to like every like random Facebook like page that had a lot of like people following it or being a fan or whatever, and I would just like spam people to like go to it. And I would just like post like random shit. And like I don't know, I think I ended up having like a lot of people on it. There's like probably like 500 I think when I gave up. I don't know if it still exists. I might have deleted it, but
Rip.
It was definitely borderlining like epic and cringe.
That was just me in like middle school to high school. It was just epic bacon, rawr. Dinosaur goes rawr.
It was like a little bit more high class than that, but not really.
It's all fucking Charlie the Unicorn's fault.
Yeah, it really is. our generation's problems and woes.
I got
and
into
mannerisms.
The llama song, the badger song, and then you know, and look at me today. Look at how far I've come. I now am on Twitter posting the rabbit with tits.
You also posted I'm gay.
I did. Yeah. There's a story. There's a story.
Is there a story behind you coming out?
Yeah. No, I hopped onto Selma's stream, and then the mod, Dr. Dogcat, was like, I had a dream that you posted I'm gay on Twitter.
That's pretty good.
So I made it real.
Did he like your tweet?
I think he actually didn't, and I was like, God damn it, you were the one person who was supposed to see that.
Damn.
Yeah.
They probably follow a lot of people. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I've been having some crazy Twitter going on.
Yeah, your Twitter's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, for instance, the rabbit with tits.
Yeah, the rabbit with tits.
Well, see, now it should say the rabbit without tits.
That's true. They took her tits away.
They took her tits away.
Bye-bye.
Well, the thing is, they should have given her more tits, like a rabbit would have.
Mm-hmm.
How many teats does a rabbit have? How many teats does a rabbit have? 8. So yeah.
Damn.
Well, yeah, they have big ass litters.
Damn. I'm gonna
also,
give Lola Bunny a big ass litter if you know. I don't even want to finish that. I don't like it.
I don't think human semen can create anything with a rabbit egg.
What?
Yeah.
God damn
it. Sorry to tell you that.
No, okay, no, I do have real Twitter stories though.
Okay, all right.
Okay, all right. So did you see my post where I said that Seth Rogen looks like Atreus from Myst now?
I did see that.
Wow, out of like the 4 people who liked it, one of them was Justin Wang.
Wow, yeah, there he is. So, he's everywhere.
So again, pretty famous. But then also today, I got fucking young Crip Donovan to respond to me.
Wow.
Like, I feel seen.
That's a good guy to be seen by.
So yeah,
I'd rather be seen by him than fucking Justin Wang.
I feel seen equally.
Whoa, I didn't know Jogs was on Twitter. Should I follow Jogs?
I mean, you can.
Oh, his cover photo is 21 Guns era Green Day.
That makes sense. I don't know if I've really noticed him post much.
No.
Yeah, but yeah.
Shout out Jogs.
Shout out. It's always making my stream creepy.
Well, is this a picture of Jogs and his dad?
Could be. I don't know.
I'll post it into the What is it, Jenny?
Oh, that kind of. I thought that could be. That could be it.
I can't see her.
We're doxing Jogs' dad on the podcast.
Jogs posted this on Twitter that says, I know we didn't see eye to eye often and we always argue, but you're still my dad. Hope you found your peace. Happy birthday, Dad. I hope that doesn't mean his dad's dead.
Sorry, that's Jogs. Really ominous sounding. I don't. I'm scared.
Uh-oh. Nah, his dad's probably fine.
There was like half of that post made it seem like he's dead and half of it made it sound like he's alive, so I'm not sure.
We'll never know. Jogs will clear it up for
Yeah.
us eventually.
Yeah, this is my way of testing. If he listens to the podcast, you'll see how much of a
Yeah.
simp he really is for me.
Yeah. God, where were we going? That was.
I think I was basically done with what I was talking about.
Did we talk enough about Lola Rabbit's redesign?
I mean, what is there to say?
I mean, I don't really care so much about that. It's just how like stupid like the plot snip I got of the new Space Jam is gonna be. It's like there's like a universal like movie verse that apparently they're gonna travel through. So there's gonna be like scenes of like Mad Max and like the Matrix, and I'm just like,
Okay.
what? I saw that on Twitter. I don't know if that has any grain of truth, but like movie studios really are into like the blank verse, ever since Marvel. So, I wouldn't hold it, it's the
Yeah, they're gonna put Bugs Bunny in the next Mad Max.
They're gonna make Bugs Bunny trans in the new Matrix.
What the fuck?
There's nothing sacred. They took Lola Bunny's tits away from us.
They made Lola Bunny trans.
Yeah, maybe Lola Bunny is trans now.
Yeah. No boobs equals male.
That's what they want you to think.
They're programming us. They're using Lola Bunny to program the children of America into thinking that girls shouldn't have breasts.
Yeah. They're taking the tomboys away from us.
My tomboys! No!
Give me back my tomboys. I think if Clover was a person, she'd be a tomboy.
Whoa. Well, she'd be trans now.
Yeah.
Because they took them away.
I think if Sophie was a person, she'd just be like a dumb slut.
Yeah, she'd be a bimbo.
Yeah. Can you just start a webcomic about like human versions of our cats, like living together in like an apartment
and fucking?
No, I mean, if that's the angle you want to go, like, by all means. All right. Yeah, bro, maybe you should just start drawing porn.
I've thought about that many times, but I could easily make, like, I've seen way worse artists make way more money doing porn, yeah. But the problem is, like, I just really don't like porn art. It mostly looks really gross to me.
Well, see, that's why you gotta make the porn art you want to see in the world.
I mean, I basically already do that. Like, whenever I do, like, a pinup, like, I don't know, that's what looks appealing to me. But whenever, like, there's just a pussy spread open, like, I'm just like, I'm not into that.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Speaking about your art, I keep on wanting to bring up this one artist that you should look up on Twitter. He goes by Dracula Fetus, and he's been doing Northern Lions thumbnails for like his whole YouTube career, and his style is very similar to yours, and I think it's honestly, yours is definitely more polished.
Dracula.
Every time I see it, I'm like, that reminds me of Nathan's art.
I see the similarity.
Yeah.
Dracula. Drew Kiss.
Drew Gooden.
Drew Carey's. Whenever I think of Drew Carey now, I just remember the time when somebody, this is when like the 8th season of Game of Thrones came out, and like somebody took like the screenshot of the lady saying Dracarys, and then the dragon shoots the fire. but then they changed it so it says Drew Carey's, and then the dragon shoots out a bunch of Drew Carey heads. and then Drew Carey blocked that person.
That's pretty funny.
It's like, why? Why was this offensive to you?
Yeah, I don't know. Drew Carey exists in a weird liminal space of pop culture, I think. Like, sometimes I forget he's just like the host of The Price is Right now. Like,
what? I didn't know that.
What? He's been the new host for like 10 years.
You think I know anything about The Price is Right?
I don't know what you know.
I don't know shit.
Well, I know that. Do know that. Okay, speaking about not knowing shit, I forgot. I keep wanting to bring this up each episode, and then I forget until afterwards. But I remembered it this time.
Huh.
I was having lunch in the break room at Target a few weeks ago now.
As you do.
But it was like I took it at a weird time, and so I was like in there by myself, except for like all like the lead staff was in there having like their lunch too. And so I was just like listening to them talk, and like my brain literally like goes through like hoops of like agony listening to those people talk. But this time it was exceptionally bad because one of the leads brought up the Mandela effect and was very seriously like talking about it to the other leads, and they were like interested in it, and then they were like bringing it up, but like he was super into it and was like saying like and he's like, the way he talked about it, he's like oh, such an expert on the Mandela effect. He's like, so there's this theory. He's like, hold on, let me get a piece of paper, and like I don't know what he drew that like
they say the distance between 2 points is a line, but actually folds paper in half, it's a wormhole. Yeah,
I mean, I think that's what he did, because he talked about that like they like fired off the CERN in like 2008 God. Or 2018, and that actually like crossed the dimensions. And so
this is just the plot of the Cloverfield paradox.
Yeah, and so like all these subtle changes that you think you remember are the remnants of the past dimension, and we're actually in like a new pocket dimension, and so thus the Bernstein Bears and like all this other shit. And I'm just like I'm like visibly sitting there like rolling my eyes and like straining my face like listening to this bullshit, dude. I hate it.
The Mandela effect is the dumbest fucking
it's so fucking dumb, dude.
It's literally you just remembered something wrong.
It's not even that. It's just you're fucking stupid.
Yeah. I mean, like, so many people misremember Bernstein as Bernstein because Steen is a common end of a last name, and Stain isn't.
I know.
So everybody remembers Bernstein.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's just a stupid. It's like it's a collective conscious thing. It's like the more stupid people bring something to light, other stupid people will be like, oh yeah. It's just like that's how it fucking works. Like and like some of the ones they were bringing up, I was just like they were like, oh, do you remember that Febreze used to be Febreze? And I'm like, no,
it was never so fucking Febreze. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, there were so many things.
Febreze like is like what somebody would think of when they're like fucking cross-faded at 3 a.m. That's not real. Febreze is demented.
And then they're like, yeah, okay, but do you remember it being Looney Tunes? Like a tune of music, or tune like cartoon? And I'm just like, it's tune like music. It literally has always been tune like music. And they're like, oh, it's tune like cartoons. And he's like, wrong. I'm just like, ah!
Like that question is intentionally set up to make you answer that way because Looney Tunes is a cartoon.
I know. I mean, yeah, that one's weird, but like that's what it is. It's like
so stupid.
And even like the name of where it came from, the Mandela effect. And also like the people he was explaining it to, who again are like the leads at my place of work, okay? One of them was like, wait, who's Mandela? And he explained who Nelson Mandela was, and the thing about people don't remember that he didn't fucking die in prison. And the other leads were like, oh, I thought it was like named after like a scientist who came up with like this theory or whatever. I'm just like,
the scientist who came up with the theory.
I don't know.
Oh God.
Yeah, and then it's like, and then I think about like how we're still stuck in this pandemic in America, and I'm like, oh my God, we're all just fucking stupid. We're stupid.
It's because nobody knows anything.
No, there's a lot of people that know a lot of things, but most people think that they know better.
Most people think that because they misremembered the name of an obscure book series that they haven't thought about in 20 years, they must be in an alternate dimension.
What do you think when I send you this image?
Oh, let's check it out. Legendary Coke milk? I don't understand. What is this? Is Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope your day is Coke milk. Wait, legendary. Alright, I've seen the legendary meme before. Oh, I forgot about that. That was a good time. Legend. Coke milk. I hope your day is Coke milk. Oh boy.
I'm Zelda looking at this. And I'm like, legendary, and you're there in the back. Coke milk.
Coke milk.
Pretty good.
That's a good meme. Your Mandela effect discussion I brought this up before, but I just remembered something. Like, okay, so long ago I was watching Moist Critical on somebody's podcast, and I was complaining about how stupid everybody on the podcast was. But for some reason recently, I fucking like Mandela affected remembered specifically like the part that made me most angry is that somebody it really brought out the guy who has read what Story by Robert McKee rage out of me. A guy on the podcast described the hero's journey as when you make the main character bland so that the audience can project onto them. I'm like, that is not at all what the hero's journey means. And they said it with such confidence on the podcast too. It made me so mad.
Someone hasn't read enough Joseph Campbell.
True. Somebody hasn't looked at the Wikipedia page of Joseph Campbell.
Wait, was it Campbell or Campbell?
What the fuck?
No,
we're in the Campbell universe.
Oh no!
Wait, which universe are we in?
No, I don't.
Joseph Campbell.
Yeah, I knew it was Campbell.
The Campbell universe.
I don't really have anything against Joseph Campbell, but it kind of bums me out. Like every bookstore I go to, I always like to look at the mythology section, and literally like 9 times out of 10, it's just Joseph Campbell books. And I'm like, okay.
Joseph Campbell. That's how I feel about Spotify constantly making me listen to Shark Fighter by the Aquabats.
Yo!
I love the Aquabats, but like the only Aquabats song that they give me on Spotify is fucking Shark Fighter, and I'm sick of it.
I used to listen to Aquabats a lot. I don't really remember names of any songs though.
It's one of their newer ones. It's not true. There's like 3. This is a bone I have to pick with Spotify. Like every artist, when it does like your daily mixes, there's like 3 songs from each artist that they'll show you, and they just give you those same 3 songs over and over. Like, so on Spotify, I've only heard like 4 Aquabats songs. It's like, I love like whole albums of theirs, and I only get to listen to 4 songs every day. The daily mix is the same 4 songs.
You know what my beef with Spotify is?
What?
That it's a horrible platform that doesn't give any money to the artists that actually need it, so you should cancel your Spotify and just listen to things on Bandcamp and buy things when you can.
I'm using the free version.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna shame you for using Spotify, but fuck Spotify.
I'm so mad. Okay, here's another thing. This is the Nathan Complains corner. So Google.
I mean, that's the whole podcast.
That's true. So Google Music used to be a thing where, like, I uploaded all of my songs that I've bought up to Google Music, and then I could stream them on my phone from anywhere, and that worked perfect. And I used that forever. And then one day they're like, you have to pay for Google YouTube Red now, and we're canceling this. And it's just like, fuck you, I will not. This is YouTube Music is so much worse. Like, what, I have to pay now to listen to the same songs I already own? Fuck you.
Damn.
So yeah, it's Spotify now, and all I listen to is Shark Fighter.
That's fine. See, I mean, you know, my deal of like why I have a smartphone is like not that like I'm against having a smartphone. I've just like never like got a smartphone, you know.
Yeah.
But like I am glad I haven't had to deal with the hassle of like because like I have a huge like music collection, like physical and like digital, like always on my computer, and like I have like an external hard drive, and it's like I've yet to make like the transition over from like, you know, having all that shit on my Zune to like, well, I couldn't really have that on like a smartphone. I'd have to use like a service, you know.
Well, that was why fucking Google Music was so great. Is like, my music was just on there. I didn't have to do anything. It was just there.
That's how they get you. That's how they do it.
Now it's gone.
Bunch of sons of fuckers. No, we're all sons of fuckers, aren't we?
That's true.
Is that a rabid Marge Simpson?
Homer!
That's like the Treehouse of Horrors where she turns into a cat.
I
think Homer is a walrus, and then they have sex.
Oh, cool.
Dude, did you see? Simpsons got renewed for 2 more seasons. Again,
I did see that.
It can't stop. It needs to stop.
Why not? Why not another couple more seasons?
We always talk about this too, like our disdain for modern Simpsons, and God, Prime Simpsons is like my favorite TV ever. It's unfair. It's just not fair.
Did you know that Marvel Studios is rumored to be developing an X-Men feature film titled The Mutants, according to the Illuminati? I just wanted to read that because the Illuminati is the worst name for a website I've ever heard.
Wait, didn't they just have
New Mutants?
They had the New Mutants, right? So they're just gonna make one called The Mutants. That's so dumb.
That is dumb. Well, New Mutants was made way before they bought Fox, but it just got postponed for 17 years.
Right. Right.
I'm so sad that it came out. Like, I always took so much joy every time I heard New Mutants is delayed again. Like,
Yeah,
it
it's
was such
funny.
a good running bit in the media world, and now it's done.
No, it's done. I still haven't seen it, even though I would like to, but I don't care.
Yeah, the Queen's Gambit is in it.
The Queen's Gambit. Oh, what's her name? Is her name Anya? Anya
I don't
Tyler
know.
something? I don't know.
I don't know.
She's a cutie. She's a cute pie.
Did you see there was an article that labeled her as a POC because she's
What?
from Argentina?
What? All
Yeah, it said
right.
like she's the first person of color to win a Golden Globe. It's like she's
No.
so pale.
She's white. That's when you don't fucking know that someone's not white, like they have the white privilege of literally just being a white person. So
Well, I mean, like, it's not even that like she passes as white. Like she is just white.
yeah,
Like,
dude, literally the bulk of Chile and Argentina are like just like flip-flopped Pacific Northwest. Like that's it's like but it's like
I mean,
white
yeah, they're like at the same
predominantly live
latitude
there.
as us, just the other side of the equator.
Yeah, and it's like people from Europe moved down there and live there now, except for they speak Spanish. Or Portuguese. No, they speak Spanish. Only Brazil speaks Portuguese. I always forget that. It's so weird.
Yeah. Crazy.
What a crazy world.
South America be crazy.
Dude, I would really love to visit Chile or Argentina, the Patagonia region. It is very picturesque.
I'd really like to see some of those old ruins. I've never seen an old ruin because we live in a stupid place where like nobody built anything until like 200 years ago.
It's true. There's some cool. You can see some cool pictoglyphs, like not
that is
far
true.
outside the city limits.
I have seen some old rock stuff.
Yeah,
cool.
but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Not the same as a temple or like foundations of a city or something though.
Yeah. Especially like on the coast, like it sucks because like everything was just like built from like logs, and then it would just like
it's gone,
either drift away or bye.
It's all gone.
Yeah, it's a dream of mine to go to Stonehenge. Definitely. Yeah. I love old rocks like that, dude. That shit's so cool.
Have you been to the Washington Stonehenge?
Washington Stonehenge.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of it. Where is it?
It's like South Washington.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been there a couple times. Some dude, here's a Washington fun fact for all of our listeners. Some dude in this state decided to build a Stonehenge, so we have a Stonehenge now.
Wow.
And that's the whole story.
I swear to God, I've like driven past it. Maybe is it like off of the Columbia River?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Near there. It's like I don't remember like what city it's nearby or anything. It's just in the middle, south.
Yeah. I'm looking up on the map. Oh yeah, it's kind of by the Dalles.
Dalles.
I love that part of Washington and Oregon. It's cool.
Washington is cool because like we have all of the Minecraft biomes basically.
We do.
Except for the Nether.
No, I don't know. Have you been to fucking the Tri-Cities, dude? There's bad things in the Tri-Cities.
Bad things.
Oh man, where are we at?
Oh, we're at 53 minutes there.
Oh yeah.
Quick, think of something to say.
Texas reopened.
Texas reopened, and everybody was like, "Why?" And
I know, like literally.
the businesses in Texas are like, we're still gonna be closed though.
I'm pretty sure like even like the governor's like fucking base, like I feel like most of them were like, wait, really? Like
What the fuck?
like the only people that are like, yeah, are like fucking like QAnon fucking grifters, dude, are like, thank God Texas is like taking a step in the right direction. Like, okay, well,
taking a step in the right direction by endangering everyone's lives. That's the movement I stand for. Everyone dies. Hell yeah, brother.
See, the thing is, I stand by more people dying, you know? Just like on a grand scheme, like people need to die, you know? But not through other people's ineptitude. Natural disaster, maybe. But what is the pandemic if not technically a natural disaster?
It's God's will, and the vaccine is getting in the way. It's satanic.
I wish.
Yeah, if the vaccine was satanic, I would take 666 of them.
Bro, I need to get it. I'm ready to get fucking jabbed, dude.
Vaccine me up.
Vaccine me up. I went out, Jenny and I went out to get pizza with my Grammy and Pa, and then also my mom and dad the other night. Which I didn't know my mom and dad were going to be there, so I was like, oh, what? Okay. But my Grammy and Pa, like, they got the vaccine, and they're, like, not stupid. But, like, my parents, like, my Grammy and Pa were, like, wearing their masks and everything. Like, they wear their masks, but, like, my mom and dad just no masks like inside the pizza place. I'm just like, what? And then we were like talking about getting the vaccine, and Jenny's like, yeah, I've got it. And then my pa as like, my dad, are you gonna get it? And he's or is your work like offering it to you? And he's like, no, even if they did, I wouldn't.
Why? Like, literally, why?
And then I'm watching. I don't know if you watch any of Trump speaking at CPAC, but like Trump, he's like trying to spin the rhetoric now that like we made the vaccine, like Biden and them, they're just writing what we created. So it's like, okay, if you're on the right side, shouldn't you want the vaccine now since your fucking God creator president made it apparently? Like, I don't, what's the disconnect there? What am I missing?
What conceivable reason could you have not to get vaccinated? Like, other than you are into conspiracies that say it'll kill you, which is just obviously wrong.
Obviously wrong.
And if you believe that, you've just been fucking brainwashed.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, it's like an American, like, patriotic duty to get vaccinated. Like, remember when we vaccinated everyone and got rid of polio? It's kind of like that, you know? I don't know.
How are we at a point where fucking, like, a standard basic health procedure is political? Like, a vaccine is one of the most basic things that everyone does.
Yeah.
And now it's like, well, what's the politics of the man who created this vaccine, though?
It was Donald Trump. He created the vaccine himself. He personally made it in a lab. He's very smart.
Also, like, who the fuck gives a shit about who is responsible for the fucking vaccine? I don't care if Biden made it. I don't care if Trump made it. I don't give a shit. Also, they didn't.
Buttigieg made it.
Also, like, just a bunch of random scientists did it. Like, politicians are hardly involved, aside from funding.
Yep.
Like, why are people so stupid? It doesn't matter. Get the vaccine.
Nothing really matters to me.
I'm not getting the vaccine because they made Lola Bunny's tits smaller.
I'm not getting the vaccine because they didn't give Lola Bunny 6 more breasts. I want biologically correct anthropomorphized human animals.
Live action Looney Tunes who's just real animals.
Yeah. Playing basketball.
It's like the Puppy Bowl.
Yeah. What are the fucking alien dudes called in Space Jam? They had a
Fuck,
cool
the
name.
Monstars!
The Monstars!
The Monstars!
Yeah. That's the good shit. Hey, did you try out your audio interface?
Nah, I don't have anything to use for it right now. Oh. I have to pick up my microphone from Beck's house. And I have a guitar on the way.
Wait, didn't I thought I brought you a microphone, didn't I?
Did you? You brought me microphone stands. Was there a microphone in there?
Yeah, there's a microphone.
What the fuck? Well, I guess I could try it out then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are 2 stands a mic, I think.
2 thumbs up on a microphone.
I have no idea whose stands and mic it actually is, but...
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Yeah, I might actually use those stands, though. Because I might try to record my saxophone with the microphone. I'll have to see what sounds better, that or what I'm currently using.
How much have you been practicing saxophone as of late?
Not at all.
I didn't think so.
I haven't played it since we last practiced with Skunktapuss.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been playing it so long, though. Is that like, do you really need to practice that much?
Yeah, there's been times in my life before when I've gone a long period of time without playing, and then I just was like, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember how it goes. Actually, the first time Red Hot Romantics played with the Toasters, that was basically the situation. I hadn't played in forever, and then I was at Evergreen, and then I heard, "Hey, we have a gig with the Toasters," and I was like, "Well, I'd better learn how to play tenor sax then."
And then you came home, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. Now look where I am. Famous.
Well, that was a good episode, I think.
Yeah. That's like a 5 out of 5 episode right there.
Let us know how many out of 5 you think this episode was.
Give us a star rating on Spotify.
Give us a thumbs up on deviantart.com.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Certified fresh, baby.
You know, if we just recorded ourselves live, like our faces, technically, this could be a feature film.
What does featured film mean?
I'm just working off the assumption you just have to be as long as a movie.
You know what else is as long as a movie?
What?
My penis.
Woo!
Thanks for listening to this episode, everybody. Give us money on Patreon. Keep listening to it. Show your friends. Goodbye. We love you. Goodbye. Goodbye.